Very happy Monday this morning.
It's been a couple of days. A couple of days with downtime on Atonville TV as Lenasia South Fiber had a bit of correctivities.
Yeah, we apologize, guys. We missed you. Hope you guys missed us.
Well, welcome to the show, everyone. Good morning, everybody. This beautiful Monday morning. We're currently streaming live in the Lenasia South on Atonville TV.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
That's it. I'm your host, Kimera, Heeralal. By my side, we'll always have Riaz, Cajee. And, welcome to the show. The Cracker Dawn Show.
Yeah, we're cracking the dawn up this morning.
Don't you just love the way he's always in a collar, guys? You'd work mode, I see.
Yeah, Monday to Friday, it's work mode from 5 in the morning to 5 in the evening.
Oh, nice.
Gotta do what we gotta do, eh?
True story. He's got work after this. So do I. Alright, so how was your weekend? What did you do?
It was a very busy weekend. Had a sports day on Saturday.
Oh, nice. How was it? With the girls?
Yeah, it was pretty fun. For the first time in, I think, 4 years or so.
Okay.
I actually came out third in the father's race.
Oh, I was about to ask you, did you win? Yeah.
No, hey, this year they got the better of me.
Whatever.
I don't know. There's nothing to blame.
You didn't stretch.
No, I think these kids of today are a lot faster than what I remember them. I get faster each year.
Third in place, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause. Aww.
At least I'm third. It didn't come out like... At least I participated and came out. It was about participation, it wasn't about winning.
Oh, okay. At least.
I'm only saying that because my baby's team came out fast, so we're just...
A shame, man. Alright, guys, well, don't forget, we've got a beautiful lineup for you guys. Well, good morning to you. Hope you guys had a great weekend as well with your family, your loved ones, whatever you got up to. Whether you had a spiritual weekend, whether you had a father and daughter weekend.
Yes, how was your spiritual weekend?
Spiritual. You know what? Like I told you, I thought this whole spiritual part was going to be a relaxed one. Dude, it is so busy. Every time you think you're going to sit down, something else comes up. Or you have to help there, or you have to do this.
Getting in touch with your spirit's a lot of work.
It is. I don't know about you. But share with us, comment at the bottom of the screen, or you could use our WhatsApp line, which you'll find at the bottom right of the screen throughout the entire show. It's there for you guys. Interact with us in studio today. We're not talking about spirituality, by the way. We're talking about...
Just before we continue, they just run me through it. The person with as much energy as you says that this is tiring.
Yes.
Just run an overview of...
No, man. You know, guys, I'm human. But just putting it out there. It's just that, you know, you have this mindset of what your day is going to be like. You kind of planned it out. And then you learn in life nothing. Gotta put this there. Nothing goes or turns out the way you planned it. And like you think you're gonna go to a specific place, this is gonna happen, and you play this whole thing in your mind.
Yeah.
Right? And then you get there and it's like nothing of that sort. It turns out to be either the complete opposite, or like, okay, maybe the results will be what you planned, right? And sorry about that, guys. So it's not what you planned. It's always something coming in, but then again, that's what life is about.
I think that's what actually awakens your spirit.
Yeah.
The things that you didn't know you need to do, that you just find out later on.
I learned so much about the Hindu culture this weekend. I was like, huh? Wow, it's the first time I did Navaratri properly. I gotta be honest with you. I've never ever seen the way that the Meenakshi temple in the Lenasia South does things. I've never seen it with my own eyes, and yeah, I learned a lot. So yeah.
Okay, sounds enlightening.
It was. Very educational, was enlightening, and very beautiful to witness, especially if you understand it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because nobody taught me this, how the Navaratri prayer at a temple should go.
Oh, okay.
I always did it at home with my mom. Okay. It was just prayer, put out sweetmeats, and that's that. But that's what I knew growing up. I wasn't really holy, so yeah. I didn't know much. But then when I learned about the 9 different forms of the mother, and each day you were supposed to be in the house of God, in the temple, and you were supposed to do certain things. So yeah, that was exciting.
Okay.
At first I was like,
what?
And then when I was explained it in English, thank you to Guru Indresan and Dr. B.K. Mainstream, shout out to you guys. I learned a lot this weekend, so that's where I get my energy from.
Awesome stuff. So let's get back into it. What we're cracking the dawn of this morning.
What we crack it up with. Okay, so guys, we've got a great lineup for you. Just stay where you are. We've got Wackett Simpson with his prank. Okay. Yes, and then you know the Americans like to come in with their top 10s and top 5s.
Yeah.
So today we're giving you a top 5 of abandoned asylums those with haunting history.
Ooh.
Do you get freaked out by spooky stories?
Well, to be honest, I get freaked out with asylums in general. The fact that they're abandoned as well. Wow.
But how is that? You're sitting with me. Okay. And then, as you know, we're all about showcasing talent,
Yes.
whether they're upcoming, whether they're established. We showcase talent globally. So if you feel you've got talent and a smartphone, capture it. Please make sure that you put your phone horizontally. I was going to say vertically, horizontally. Landscape. It's called landscape, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a better word.
Landscape mode, yeah.
So put your phone in landscape mode and make sure you record it properly. Drop us a message at the bottom of the screen and we will. That's it. And not forgetting, as we end off each show with a great bang, as we have Auntie Sheila, stand-up comedian from Durban. Let's give her a round of applause. She makes you laugh.
Great way to start a Monday with lots of comedy.
That's it.
I love it.
We've got him too. Alright, so stay exactly where you are, guys. When we come back, we've got Wackett Simpson's prank.
See flooring differently. Innova Floor Santon. Contact us today.
Welcome back. Alright, okay, so we're doing this now. Before we get into the madhouse, okay, no offense everybody, sorry, I'm just a very blunt person, a very outspoken person. But we are talking about the madhouse in layman's terms.
Yeah.
But let's speak properly. The asylum.
The asylums. These asylums.
No man, it's a madhouse.
These
It is a
facilities.
madhouse.
These
It is
facilities for these humans who are
unstable.
unstable.
Okay, but
That's a good way to put it.
yeah. No,
Way less controversial than what I have in my mind.
we'll say it out loud. I want you to.
the nut house.
Yes. Okay. All right. So before we get to that, a lot of people think that I should belong in an asylum because how people portray Peter Maritzburg people,
Yeah.
they say that they're all mental. I don't know. I was
Well-
born there by putting it up there.
Well, if you put it that way, normal is a state of mind. If you get anybody who's 100% normal,
Yeah.
there's 100% gonna be some dark
Story.
evil story underneath it. You know, as long
Yeah.
as we can see your madness, I'm happy with it.
Okay.
When I can't see your craziness, then I gotta worry.
And as long as I'm not hurting people, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
let's do that. But before we get to the abandoned asylums with haunting histories, let's kick off the show with Wackett Simpson.
Have you ever read those stories where when somebody saves your life and you feel this connection with these people, it's like it was fate that you two were meant to meet in such a way.
Like a soul tie almost.
Sure,
Yes.
what a connection. I would not be breathing if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, this person saved your life, and you feel like this deep connection. Sometimes people even fall in love with the person that saved their life. True story.
Sure.
True story. So I'm calling a paramedic today.
Okay.
This guy did a resus on a guy. He was called out. This man had an asthma attack. So his girlfriend literally gave me all the details, the paramedic's girlfriend. So he was called out, went resussed the guy. The guy had an asthma attack. The guy was dead.
Wow.
Sure.
He-
Asthma, that bad.
Yeah. Chronic asthma is
Sure.
bad. Pumped the guy, brought the guy back, right? And his girlfriend says that, you know, I'm sure as a paramedic, you have those ones that you always remember. So it seemed like he felt that connection, that cosmic connection with this guy too, because he's always, you know, like it's a cool bra story. You know, this guy got called out, he was dead, and he had asthma, and taken out.
I brought
Brought
him
him
from
back.
the brink, yeah?
I brought him back, yeah.
What a story.
So now I'm going to be the guy that had the asthma attack and got resussed.
Your life was saved.
Yes. And I'm just going to give him a call because I'm sure they never see these people again. You know, you'll always sit there and wonder, what happened to that guy? You know? Well,
The guy's back.
Ding, ding. Here I am.
Hello?
Hello, is that Mr. Was? Yeah,
Speaking?
it's Peter Stradham here.
Yes?
I've been trying to get hold of you.
Okay.
I just wanted to say thank you.
Okay.
You saved my life 2 months ago.
When was this?
You were called out to my plot in Gum Road.
We're in Gum Road.
Yes, my plot there. I had an asthma attack, and you had to revive me.
Oh, I remember. Actually getting goosebumps now.
You saved my life. So
Wow.
yeah, 2 weeks.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, 2 weeks after that, I came out of hospital, fighting fit.
Sure. Yeah, that's very, very nice to hear.
I just feel like we had a very special moment.
Yeah, let me say that was something else. No, you see, that's actually, you know what makes it better? It's just to hear from you. That makes it worth it.
Yeah, look, well, what is your address?
It's, yes, you know, therefore.
Okay, because I just wanted to send you some flowers.
Okay, no problem. Yes, yeah, I would much appreciate that.
I was thinking like some very pretty red roses.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, the one thing that has stuck with me through the whole time is that you smelt so good. Amazing. And you had like this, I'll never forget, it was like freshly eaten hamburger breath. It was beautiful. Hello? Are you there?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Sorry, I thought for a minute that you might be in a coma there, and I'd have to give you mouth to mouth. I would really, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I would really like to see you again, seeing as though we shared such an intimate moment, and perhaps go out on a second date.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
I'm saying I need to see you again. I'd love to go out on a second date.
No, because I'm married and happily married.
Okay, but I just feel so connected to you.
Yeah, I'm very glad to hear that, but no, it's not going to happen, bud.
The fact that you actually gave me breath. Now,
Well-
the irony is that you actually take my breath away.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that, but it's not going to happen, sorry. Thank you for phoning.
Well, if that's the way you're going to be, I would just rather you have just let me die. Because now you've actually caused me more pain than the pain that I was in.
Well, it's not my job, you know. But, yeah, thank you for phoning.
Because, you know what, I really need to be with you.
No. Thank you very much for phoning.
Okay.
Hello?
Sorry, did I come on too strong there?
Yes, because I said to you, I'm happily married.
Yeah, I know, but you know they say you only find your one true love once.
My wife finds me, and I find her, and I'm very happy with that. And I would much appreciate if you don't phone me again then, okay?
Okay, well, if you're going to be like that, then I'm just going to hold my breath until I die.
Okay, no, that's good, because then I'll just come out to help you again. But that's it. Please don't phone me again.
How long does this usually take?
Hello?
Hi, Gerard, it's
Yes.
Pete. Hi, it's Peter.
Okay, that's not going to happen. Sorry.
Gerard, if you're not going to be with me, I promise you I'm going to hold my breath until I die.
No. I'm getting very upset with you now. Hello? 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 Yeah?
Come save me. Come save me. I need mouth to mouth.
No, there's no chance. I'm married and I'm happy.
Yeah, but
Please don't phone me again. Be with your wife. She phoned us.
I want you to be my wife.
No, you can decide what you want. I'm married and I'm happy. Please don't phone this number again.
I'm gonna hold my breath again.
Go do it. I don't...
Are you there?
Take another one. Take another one.
Give me the CPR without the bag valve mask.
No.
Come on, I want to feel your lips.
No. You can go feel someone else's lips, okay?
Come save me.
Don't phone me again.
Gerard?
Okay?
Gerard?
No. I don't care what you say. Don't phone me again.
I'll hold my breath again.
Go do it. Bye.
Gerard, guess who's speaking?
No idea.
It's Wackhead Simpson, bro.
Okay. So, yes, I tried all my cool there. Yes. Sorry, man. Yeah, whatever it is. Sorry, man.
Oh man, salute to all the people that save our lives.
What a nice
Paramedics
guy.
are too good and too pure for this earth.
They are amazing people. They are amazing people. Oh man.
He was still concerned about your
He
life.
was. He was conflicted there, you could tell. Should I tell this guy to hold his breath or not? But those connections are real, let me tell you. They're very real.
Whack it, Simpson, okay. So you know what I like about Whack It? Where there is supposed to be just seriousness. Paramedics are serious people.
I think you don't get a more serious job than being a paramedic.
Right? I know. Then you interfere with them. Whack It!
And the guy had so much humility. I mean, he
Yeah.
felt so shy afterwards. He ended with Whack It. Shame. Poor guy.
It happens to the best of us, honey. Peace, love, always. Alright, let's take a quick break, guys. When we come back, we're going to continue and start the actual show. I'm talking about abandoned asylums.
Okay.
I thought it was a...
The ultimate accessory. The latest shiny thing. Mesmerized. Trying to keep up, but never getting ahead in an endless cycle of spending. In this world of constant upgrades, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Welcome back, honey's.
Guys, welcome back, guys.
All the crap are dying. Alright, so let's get into it. So we talked about abandoned asylums with haunting histories. For those of you who just joined, hello, good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Yeah. Alright, so what can you tell us about abandoned asylums? Have you ever been to one?
Well,
Abandoned or not?
Well, I've tried to stay away from asylums in general.
And he's here.
Of fear of admission.
And he's here. With me.
No, I'm afraid if I ever go visit an asylum, they'll just be like, oh, okay, how did you escape? Put me back in, So
Yeah.
I would try to stay away from those things. In terms of abandoned buildings, so they are
Abandoned buildings as a whole is just freaky.
Yeah.
There's a reason it's abandoned. And then there's stories behind it. And no one is doing anything about
Was
it.
Kempton Park an asylum or was it
The hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, we
Did
went.
they have an asylum there or?
It's. I think it's a mixture of just a full hospitality.
Oh,
Just hospitality happened there.
went wrong.
Yeah,
Hospitality
a
gone
lot of
wrong.
people died there. A lot of surgeries went wrong there. So obviously souls are lurking.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the fact that it's abandoned once again.
And nobody can actually go there. The Actonville TV team and I wanted to go and shoot a documentary thing there, just on our own with our
Yeah.
one camera and our crew. And when I said, guys, when we going, everyone was like, no. I was like, but we should go because nobody has a proper documentary about it. But then I did some research and I found out that not many made it back out of there. That's why there's no documentary.
Okay, so there is documentaries. It's still lying in the building.
Yes.
Okay, let's leave that as it is and let's just rather watch these crazy Americans explore these places.
But we want to know, maybe we can get somebody who's, I would say spiritual, that can connect to the spirits and see what happened.
The only spirit I'm going to be connecting with is vodka. I am not touching touching anything to do with.
You don't want to go?
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
need my homie to go with me. You know, guys, our co-hosts, we must go and do this together.
Yeah, my problem is we'll go there and what if something follows us back?
No, that's why you do go. You follow all the spiritual things that you were taught when you come home late at night. What you must do, like my mom always taught me.
Walking backwards.
Yeah, first before you put your right leg in first. I think goes backwards. Yeah.
Yes.
But before you do that, you light a match or a lighter, whatever you have on you,
And you cough.
and something
Or you
like.
make a noise or something when you enter.
Oh, do you do that?
Yeah, no,
Or were you taught
we
that?
greet the house when you walk in.
Okay.
Which is, I think, a lot more amicable for spirits as well, you know. Walking in and lighting a match, guy might get frightened. Spirit might be jumpy, you know. You walk in greeting, try that.
The one day, I'm gonna share this freely. I'm not a saint. I do drink, right? So the one day I came home late, at about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And I drank a bit, so I forgot to step backwards and do the whole flame thing. I came halfway through into my house, guys, and then I'm like, oh wait. Then I went back and I'm like, shh. My father comes to the door, what are you doing? I said, no, I forgot to walk it backwards. I'm just saying bye to the spirit. Alright, let's get into it. Okay, let's get serious.
Let's get into it now.
Okay, so we're talking about the most terrifying haunted histories and stories, right? They say these things will spook you, but I don't really. It takes a lot to scare me. Okay. So now it is sad that people actually get spooked out by visiting, mental asylums, they'll call it, right? So they say that even by spotting mentally challenged or differently able beings, abandoned asylums don't need ghosts to make them actually creepy.
I just said so.
Yeah.
I stick to that point.
Yeah, so if you look at it, there's cages for humans, which is disturbing to my brain.
Yes.
Okay, I don't like to even lock my own doors completely because I'm claustrophobic. Imagine being locked up.
Another point is they tranquilize people. I don't even tranquilize my animals.
Imagine.
You want to tranquilize human beings and keep them in a locked up room.
Worse than animals, I
No
believe.
wonder they're going crazy.
Yeah. So if you look at it, there are different ranges of uncertain treatments that we come across. There's also an ice pick or lobotomies for the,
Lobotomies, ooh.
Okay, talk about, don't even talk about lobotomies, right? Let's just talk about the job just being done fine and properly. Okay, so it is but obvious that any mental institution is bound to be admitting, it emits bad vibes, obviously.
Yep.
It's not a nice place to be, if you think about it. But a haunted former asylum, now we're going to talk about that. Now that's something that's not just, run until down your spine and you think of funny stories. It is really happening.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that a bit. Now we've got Veronica Ivy coming in all the way from the United States of America, guys. Thanks, Veronica, for joining us. And she's coming in with a top 5, and coming in at number 5, she's got Whittingham Hospital.
Have you ever wanted to explore an abandoned asylum? If you're here, you probably have some interest in it, but if you're like me, you're more than happy to just watch videos of people exploring them, keeping a safe distance from the paranormal entities that shock in-person explorers. I refer to myself as an asynchronous paranormal investigator. Hi, I'm V, and today I'll be leading your curious craniums through the top 5 abandoned asylums with haunting histories. Number 5, Whittingham Hospital, England. Whittingham Hospital, located in England, is notorious for its spine-chilling reputation as one of the most haunted places within the United Kingdom. This branching psychiatric facility was originally founded in 1869 as the Whittingham Asylum. The hospital is riddled with a long and dark history that continues to intrigue the curious minds of paranormal enthusiasts, dark tourists, and even just casual onlookers. The hospital was meant to be a place of hope, where those suffering from mental illnesses could seek treatment and solace. But over the years, Whittingham Hospital's reputation took a dark turn. Substantiated claims of overcrowding, inadequate care, and the mistreatment of struggling patients began to surface, casting a dark shadow over the institution. As the hospital's population inflated, the claims and stories of its dark side only grew. One of the most haunting aspects of Whittingham Hospital comes from its now abandoned state. The facility officially closed its doors in 1995. The large complex consists of many interconnected buildings, all of which are said to be riddled with bouts of paranormal activity. activity. It's not uncommon for curious visitors to report odd encounters, strange noises, and unexplained phenomena within the hospital's halls. One of the most famous ghostly entities said to roam the hospital is that of a nurse known as Nurse Edith. According to legend, Nurse Edith was deeply committed to her patients and worked tirelessly during her time at Whittingham. Some believe that her spirit lingers in the hospital, continuing to care for the patients who suffered there, even in their afterlives. Aw, that's kind of sweet. Visitors have reported hearing the sound of airy footsteps and the rustling of a nurse's uniform, even though the building is completely void of the living. Another ghost associated with Whittingham Hospital is the Lady in White. And guys, I'm starting to think that this Lady in White is actually just everywhere, because I swear to the heavens almighty that she has appeared in every single ghost video I've done. Is she like a ghost celebrity? Is she going on a world tour? Are people just really not creative and the only name they can think of is the lady and a vague descriptive feature? What would I be called? The lady with curls? Sorry, anyway. The Lady in White. This Lady in White is described as a spectral woman dressed in a flowing white gown. Well, I would assume so. She's often seen wandering the hospital's halls, her presence accompanied by an eerie chill and an overwhelming sense of dread. Some speculate that she may have been a former patient or a nurse from this hospital's dark past. What nurse was going to work in a long, flowy dress? The hospital's small chapel is another location that is thought to be haunted. It's always the chapel, isn't it? Witnesses have reported hearing faint whispers, disembodied voices, and the sound of organ music emanating from the chapel, even though it hasn't been used for decades. Well, not by the living at least. The atmosphere in this abandoned place is incredibly uncomfortable and haunting. It's not surprising in the slightest that many believe the spirits of the past still linger within its walls.
You know, there's a lot of abandoned places now. I was hoping that because we are running out of space on Earth, everywhere is becoming like sort of overpopulated.
Yeah.
Why not break down the buildings and throw some holy water stuff?
Well, we heard about some stories about that. I think it was in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Where they actually people died and builders and the people involved didn't really care to hoots. They just went to go and throw some cement over them, and those places became even worse.
You see what I'm saying? You gotta put them to rest first.
Consecrate the place.
You can't just go and do your own thing because you think, nah, they're dead, no one's gonna bother you. No man, fix the place.
Take the bone, exhume the bones. And
that's it, you know, you gotta clean up. Never mind the bone part, like put the souls to rest so, you know, you're not disturbing them.
No, Supernatural. I don't know if you watch that series.
I love that series.
They told me, you find the bone, you find the demon.
Too much TV for this one. Coming in at number 4, guys, we've got an Essex County Hospital.
Number 4, Essex County Hospital. Essex County Hospital is a medical facility in the heart of Essex County, but it has definitely gained popularity for more than just its dark medical practices. This now abandoned hospital has become the subject of numerous ghost stories and paranormal legends, earning it a reputation as one of the most haunted asylums in the region. The hospital's strange history began in the late 1800s when it was first founded as a state-of-the-art mental health institution. Over the years, it grew to care for a wide range of patients, from the mentally ill to those with severe physical medical conditions. However, it is the alleged treatment of the mentally ill patients that left a sinister imprint on this building's hallowed halls. Many claims of paranormal sightings in Essex County Hospital revolve around the abandoned psychiatric wards. Former staff members and visitors claim to hear disembodied voices, eerie whispers, and the sounds of footsteps echoing boldly through the empty hallways. Some witnesses have even reported shadowy figures moving about, only to vanish into thin air when approached. These strange entities are thought to be tormented souls, leading some to believe that the hospital's troubled history has left broken, lingering spirits behind. One of the most chilling stories surrounds a former nurse who is said to still roam the hospital's near empty corridors. It's said that she was driven to madness by the relentless demands of her job and eventually took her own life during one of her regular shifts. Visitors and paranormal investigators have even reported encountering her ghostly figure, dressed in an old nurse's uniform, wandering aimlessly and emitting an energy plagued by sorrow. The morgue of the hospital is another area where paranormal activity is frequently reported. Witnesses have claimed to hear strange, unexplained noises and have also felt sudden drops in temperatures. Some have even reported seeing figures of patients who passed away within the hospital's walls wandering around. Essex County Hospital's notoriety has attracted paranormal investigators from everywhere. Many have conducted extensive research within the building, managing to capture unexplained phenomena on audio and video recordings. Legends and ghost stories have only intensified the hospital's supernatural reputation. Residents avoid the area at night, and honestly, props to them them. They're smart. Don't walk near the creepy abandoned hospital filled with scorned creatures alone at night. Night is when the bad things happen. Night is when there is definitely something chasing you as you run up the stairs after turning off the light. Skeptics often scoff at the claims of ghostly encounters, but the giant volume of reported paranormal activity can't be ignored. Whether you're a plain-minded skeptic or a curious believer in the supernatural, the stories surrounding this abandoned hospital continue to intrigue anyone who hears its unsettling story.
Okay. Don't say anything. Okay, do it. What you can say?
Essex.
You wanna go there?
So,
I can give you a love, but it's a one way.
That place in general, they had a lot of witch hunts, and
yes,
just the area is in generally haunted.
Very scary history, put it like that. All right, so we got top class fun solar entertainment. Hello, Kimera and Riaz. He's got a hand and pink wave. Hello.
Good morning.
Morning, honey. Thanks for joining the show. You'll notice that on YouTube, your emojis do not breathe. They write it out as words. But thanks for joining the show. We are so happy to have you. Thanks for supporting us as we support you. And if you shot it down the music video, honey, feel free to drop us a message at the bottom of the screen, and we'll get right to it.
Thank you so much for the love and support.
That's it. All right, so as you know, we've got music entertainment coming on in between. We call it a documentary. We're becoming a documentary.
Oh.
The Crack of Dawn, this seems like a documentary now because we educate a lot.
We do educate a lot. I know. Let's hear something from our viewers. What would you guys want education on?
Yeah. How about you guys help us with our script studies? Be nice.
Participate. Join us in studio. It's for everyone, right?
That's it. Coming up next, we've got a Savage Gardens Truly Madly Deeply, today being covered by Kurdas, as he has the reggae version.
Ooh.
I'll be your dreams, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. I love you more with every breath, truly, madly, deeply do. I will be strong, I will be faithful, 'cause I'm counting on a new beginning, a reason for living, a deeper meaning. I wanna stand with you on a mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me. And when the stars are shining brightly in the velvet sky, I'll make a wish, send it to heaven, then make you want to cry. The tears of joy for all the pleasure and the certainty. Lovers surrounded by the comfort of protection of the highest powers in lonely hours. The tears devour you. I wanna stand with you on a mountain. I wanna bathe with you in the sea. I wanna lay like this forever until the sky falls down on me. Oh, can you see it, baby? You don't have to close your eyes, 'cause it's standing right before you. All that you need will surely come. I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. I love you more with every breath, truly, madly, deeply do. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
That was Gurnasa with the reggae version of Savage Garden's truly maddening deeply.
What an awesome song. And then they put it into a reggae. Wow.
We throwing it back on this Monday morning, y'all.
I must give props not only to the band but our content producer as well.
Yes.
Well done. I don't know how you managed to find such a...
Thank you, Mr. Andy Poonen. Big ups for you. Round of applause. Alright guys, as we are talking about abandoned asylums today with Veronica Ivy, all the way in America sending us content, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we'll join her.
See flooring differently. Innova Floor Santon. Contact us today.
Welcome back, you crack of dawners.
Thanks for helping us crack this dawn this lovely Monday morning.
Alright, let's get into it as we're talking about abandoned asylums. Let's cut to number 3 with Veronica Ivy. She's standing by with Danvers State Hospital.
Number 3, Danvers State Hospital. Danvers State Hospital, located in Danvers, Massachusetts, has a twisted and haunted history that has managed to capture the imaginations of paranormal enthusiasts and the curiosity of brave urban explorers. It's considered one of the most well-known and haunted asylums within the United States. Danvers State Hospital was constructed in 1874 and was originally known as the State Lunatic Hospital at Danvers. It was designed by an architect as a sprawling Kirkbride plan institution. This design was highly preferred in the 19th century due to its focus on natural light and, more importantly, patient comfort. However, over time, the hospital faced issues relating to overcrowding, underfunding, and development surrounding the knowledge and treatment of psychiatric care. Danvers State Hospital became notorious for its mistreatment of patients, overcrowding, and unsanitary conditions. Stories of neglect, harm inflicted by staff, and experimental treatments added to its disturbing reputation. The hospital's history is drowned in tragedy. Thousands of patients passed away within its walls over the years. The hospital's architecture, which features a central administration building with wings extending outward, became an iconic silhouette on the Massachusetts landscape. The hospital's ominous appearance also played a role in its association with paranormal activity. By the mid-1900s, changes in the mental health care and treatment thankfully led to the eventual abolishment of Danvers State Hospital. It officially closed its doors in 1992, causing the property to face years of abandonment and nature claim deterioration. Danvers State Hospital's association with the paranormal began to increase dramatically during its years of abandonment. Urban explorers and ghost hunters reported strange interactions and occurrences, including unexplained noises, odd figures, and a general feeling of unease. The hospital's decaying interiors and labyrinth-like layout only further contributed to the sense of doom. In 2005, the administration building was renovated and repurposed into luxury apartments known as the residences at the Page School. However, the other wings of the hospital were demolished to make way for new things. The history and haunting even inspired a 2001 horror film called Session 9, which was set and actually partially filmed on the real hospital ground. Despite the changes to the property and the demolition of much of the hospital, Danvers State Hospital remains a symbol of the troubling history of mental health care in the US.
Any last words?
So I think the issue of mental health in general, that's a separate issue that we can unpack on a later day. But shame, a lot of these mental patients were treated so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're not able to defend themselves and look after themselves.
Yeah.
It's actually shocking, and you can realize how some of these places became haunted with the atrocities that were performed in those hospitals. Really sad.
That is sad. Coming in at number 2, guys, with Veronica Ivy, we've got Old Changi Hospital.
Number 2, Old Changi Hospital, Singapore. The Old Changi Hospital, located in Singapore, is a haunting relic of the past, notorious for its eerie and unsettling history, like many others here. This abandoned medical facility with its dark past and countless paranormal encounters has become the focus of local legends and a location of paranormal fascination. The hospital was built in the early 1930s and was initially used as a military hospital for British forces. During World War II, it witnessed significant trauma and suffering while it was used as a prisoner of war camp by the Japanese. The hospital's history is tainted by atrocities committed during the Japanese occupation. Many prisoners of war, including Allied soldiers and civilians, suffered unspeakable horrors within its thick walls. Claims of torment, brutality, and death, the building's dark and unsettling presence. After the war, the old continued to serve as a medical facility, but its patients began to experience strange displays of paranormal activity. The stories of the paranormal activity soon began to spread throughout the hospital. Visitors and staff often reported hearing strange noises, disembodied voices, and witnessing oddities from another dimension. Commonly reported encounters include sightings of shadowy figures, the sounds of footsteps in empty corridors, and mysterious, unexplained events. One of the most well-known stories associated with the hospital is the Lady in Red. According to the legend, a woman dressed in red is often spotted aimlessly roaming through the hospital's hallways. Some believe that she may be the spirit of a nurse from the hospital's past, forever trapped within its walls. Paranormal investigators and enthusiasts have flocked to the old Cajee hospital to explore its haunted reputation even further, hoping that they may be fortunate enough to catch even just a glimpse of an unknown entity. Many have managed to capture audio recordings, photographs, and video footage supposedly documenting encounters with spirits or unexplained phenomena. These investigators have even further fueled the already blazing fire of this building's haunted reputation. In recent years, the old Cajee Hospital has been featured in various paranormal television shows. The old Cajee Hospital's chilling history and reported encounters with the unexplained make it an enduring and eerie landmark in Singapore.
Well, go for it. Go for it.
No, I got no further comment.
I'm leaving it all to Veronica Ivy. Coming up next, guys, TLC's Scrubs. It's been covered by Too Unique from Durban Chatswood.
Yeah.
Come on.
Scrub is a guy who thinks he's fly, is also known as a buster. Always a talking about what he wants, sits on his broke. And so I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and I don't wanna meet you nowhere. Don't want none of your time. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's right, trying to holler at me. Yeah. Scrub is a guy, no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's right. Listen, the scrub checking me, but his game is pretty weak. Know that he cannot approach me, cause I'm looking like class and he's looking like trash. Get with a deadbeat, I say so. I don't want your number, I don't wanna give you mine, and I don't wanna meet you nowhere. Don't want none of your time. Hey, scrub is a guy, no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side, oh, trying to holler at me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Have a car and you're walking. If you live at home with your mama, oh yes, I'm talking to you. And if you have a shorty that you don't show love, oh yes, wanna get with me with no money, oh no, I don't want no scrub, hey, baby, woo. No, hey, no, I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Try to holler at me. Baby, I don't want it no more. Say, if you can spatially expand my horizons, that leaves you in a class for scrubs, never rising. I don't find it surprising if you don't have the G's to please me and bounce from here to the coast of overseas. So, let me give you something to think about. Intend that your mind's with intention to turn you out. Never get the focus of the picture in front of me. You as clear as DVD on digital TV screen. Satisfy my appetite with something spectacular. Take your vernacular and then I get back to you. With double like precision, insatiable is what I envision. Got to take a solution from your present position. No mistake. Take bullet if you really wanna know. Hey, I said I could not be a silly hey. Not really deep eyes and all my singing weak eyes and stepping on your feet like they don't hear me though. I don't want no Scrub as a guy that can't get no love from me. Banging up the passenger side, best friend ride, trying to holler at me, baby.
That was fantastic.
Guys, for those who don't know this band, they are proudly South African. They're from Durban, Chatsworth, called Too Unique. You can Google them and check them out. I think they're only a cover band for now. Yeah, but you can check them out every time on our show on Attenville TV on the Crack of Dawn show.
Wow, that girl's got such a voice.
Skill.
Wow.
Yeah,
the
skill.
band as well. Much talent.
Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we got Veronica Ivy standing by with her number one of her abandoned asylums straight after this.
I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oh, because you're mine. Because you're mine.
Welcome back! I thought Riaz was going to welcome me back. Join the conversation, interact with us at the bottom of the screen as we're hitting number one, baby!
Oh yeah.
Are you excited to see? I'm really excited for mental.
Well, I think yeah, let's just get into it.
I left him on a moment. Coming in at number one with Veronica Ivy as we're talking about abandoned asylums with haunting histories. Here is number one with Penhurst State School and Hospital.
Number one, Penhurst State School and Hospital. Penhurst State School and Hospital, found in Spring City, Pennsylvania, has a sinister history full of allegations surrounding the serious neglect and harmful mistreatment of its residents. This tragic past has given rise to numerous claims of paranormal activity, turning Penhurst into a hotspot for ghost lovers, paranormal investigators, and curious minds. Penhurst was established in 1908, initially intended to be an institution for the care and treatment of individuals with neurodivergent brains and serious mental health impairments. Because you know, anyone who is neurodivergent back then was classified as legally insane. However, over the decades, like many others on this list, the facility became overcrowded, understaffed, and plagued by claims of inhumane treatment towards its patients. Reports of physical and psychological harm, as well as overcrowded and unsanitary conditions, created a lot of controversy and upset in the community. Not enough for them to do anything about it, but in their heads, they were very upset. The mistreatment and neglect of residents at Penhurst eventually led to its closure in 1987, after over 80 years after the doors first opened. The facility was abandoned and left to be forgotten and taken over by nature, but the stories of the cruel suffering endured by its residents did not fade. Instead, these stories contributed to the now well-known reputation that Penhurst has. One of the most known paranormal activity hotspots within Penhurst is the Mayflower Building. This building was once home to some of the institution's most vulnerable residents, who all met grisly, vicious ends. Visitors exploring the abandoned wing have reported hearing looming voices, footsteps, and the sounds of wheelchairs moving on their own. Many believe that the tormented, vengeful spirits of former residents continue to roam the Mayflower Building, unable to find true peace even in death. The Penhurst State School and Hospital is host to regular ghost tours and paranormal investigations, attracting curious individuals from all over the globe. These tours offer enthusiasts a chance to explore the decaying buildings and the chance to potentially encounter one of the restless spirits that inhabit the grounds. While skeptics argue that the stories of paranormal activity at Penhurst can be attributed to the tragic history of the institution and the power of suggestion, many who have visited the site claim to have had inexplicable and chilling experiences. That brings us to the end of today's list. I'm curious, what would you want your ghost outfit to be? Like something you wear for all of eternity. I would want to wear a flowy white dress. Then maybe I could be called the brown lady in white. But let me know what you think. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed my rambling, and I hope you learned something new. Keep it curious. Bye.
Well, there you have it, folks. Your top 5 abandoned asylums with haunting histories, which I would not want to do again.
Well, thank you, Veronica, for covering that for us. It's not something I would personally go in.
Listen to that tone he's talking to you. Alright, as we've covered our documentary today, our educational sector, which we're talking about abandoned asylums. Hope you guys learned where to go and where not to go. Alright, so as we're keeping you well entertained this morning, we've got South African's classical track, Twang Twang Twang, yeah. Do you know it?
Well, I think there's no South African who doesn't know it.
Wait, let's put it up as we got Twang Twang being covered by Unique 7 from the Solomon Islands. They're covering our South African tracks nowadays.
All the way from the Solomon Islands.
That's it, check them out.
Woman, I never seen it like this before, baby girl. The girl looked just like the shining star. Wahola, ufitile linyalo, imbakatenu, tabo anyala. Bonapato Kakalinyalo Tale kapapade Omonate Aretamaya Swate Ribina Twan 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 Ebonde Ebonde Wana Twana Lelina Twan 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 Ebonde Ebonde Wana Twana Lelina Leli Woman, I never seen her look like this before, baby girl. The girl looked just like the shining stars, you know. Wahola, ufitile linyalo, imbakatenu, tabo anyala. Bonapato Bakalinyalo Tale kapapadi Hey Romonate Rebone,
That was Unique 7 from the Solomon Islands, guys, singing song. I don't know the song's name until the director actually told us.
Yeah, about the wedding. Okay.
You should enjoy that though. It wasn't South African, but it was a South African song.
Yeah. So I like the feel, the energy of live music in general. Just very uplifting, lots of energy and very vibey.
Yeah. Coming up next to keep your laughs, your smiles, your energy positive, please welcome Auntie Sheila.
Hey, Vanakkam darlings, it's Auntie Sheila. Listen, yeah, I got one story to tell you. You know, the other day, right, I went to one ceremony, right? We sitting in the ceremony, and you know, by the time they singing that songs and all, then this one, what you call that, Auntie Sunita, right? Sunita is poking me. I'm saying, you, what happened, Sunita? What you poking me like that? I can't even, you know, I don't like when people are singing, I respect, right? Then Sunita is saying, hey, look at that Manoj's daughter. I said, yeah, what's wrong with Manoj's daughter? She's saying, you heard the story. I said, oh, yo, what story? I don't like Langada story and all, Baba. Hey, because when I go to, you know, ceremony and all, I like to, you know, mourn the dead, right, with the family. Then, and how emotional I am, you all know me, yeah. Then anyway, she's saying, oh, you saw that one? She moved out of the house. I said, what you mean she moved out of the house? She's saying, yeah, she moved out of the house. I said, so what's the problem with that, Sunita? She's saying, oh, but where will you see nowadays, you know, girls moving out of the house? She must be one big rubbish to move out. I turned around and I said, Sunita, what's scratching in your ass? That poor girl is going to live with the boy. This is a modern day now, darling. You first have to live with the boy to see if you can deal with this shit, darling, before you can get married. For me, darling, this is me. I got my granddaughters and all. I rather than go live with the boy and then find out, you know what, before marriage, before getting tied down, darling, they, you know, end up in the shit. I rather they go live and then when they find there's a piece of shit, you kick into the curb. But Sunita, she got a big mouth, but very nice. She must first sweep her own back. And you know, that's the thing about everyone. Y'all like to, you know, make kuch and make langadi, but y'all don't know what's bubbling in yours ass, full dirt in yours ass. You know, Sunita's daughter at the end of the day, she is dating one married man. I wanted to say, hey, you first put your Tabiachi daughter right, then before come and talk about that Manoj's daughter. That poor girl is a decent girl, educated girl. She's living with her boyfriend. What is her ass scratching for? You know, as Indian people, stop gossiping. You know what? Making langadi stories about everyone else. I always say this, darlings, never ever pick on children, because as children we've all made mistakes and we learn from those mistakes. You be the bloody adult and use your brains. First talk about, you know, what's in your ass before worrying about what's in their ass. Okay, darling?
Auntie Sheila from Durban, guys.
Oh, cracking us up early in the morning.
You know, it's a true story though. For those of you who don't understand what happened there, this is Auntie Sheila talking about living with your boyfriend before marriage. Goes against a lot of cultures.
Goes against
every culture.
I think every single culture out there goes against
every single one. Okay, but she's got a point, and I'm gonna vouch for this. Me personally, this is me, guys. I'm talking for myself, about myself. I learned from watching my parents, my friends, everyone around me, basically. And to be honest, I feel you should go and live with that person to see the true them.
To see the true colors.
That's the only way you're going to know a person. The only time you get to know a person is when you live with them.
But I've seen a lot of relationships do that, and then it's all okay until the marriage actually happens.
So I wonder why though. Because see, I'm making it work, guys. I'm still black dot, still engaged. I'll get married soon, but I lived with this guy for 8 years. I think I know everything. All the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And it's quite accepting, and I'm quite happy with that.
Okay, so just food for thought there.
Yeah.
If you had gotten married 8 years ago, you'd still be married for 8 years.
If I knew what I know now, yeah.
Okay.
But I
so-
think it was better that I did what I did, because what if it was unbearable?
And also, we turn that shoe on the other foot.
You know?
If a guy.
What if he
girl
wasn't
is
happy
all
with
so,
me? Yeah.
So all good and prim and proper. And then after they get married,
Yeah.
the screws come off. Boom.
Now, guys, I'm not promoting lose your morals and values and growing up. It is important to do marriage before living with. It is always important to get married first and then live with a man or a woman. But
Culturally.
that's for culture. Your whole spirituality thing. But I have to put the but. I wish I could have a talk with upstairs and say, listen, we don't truly know
Give me
this
the
person.
vibes.
Yeah, let's change this, but morally. But my point is, get to know a person, and the only way to truly know someone is when you're living with them. Seriously, you think you know someone and you live with them, like, huh?
Yeah.
Who's that? Wow, they do that. yeah. You get to know a person, someone in the house. Anyway,
At those cranky hours,
Just
at
saying.
those early hours of the morning,
Yeah.
late at night.
don't judge me. I'm just telling you. Anything else you want to say to the guys before we go?
I just want to thank all the viewers for tuning in. Thank you guys for having me once again. Love the energy.
You're welcome.
Wonderful way to start off the Monday.
Homie, have a great Monday.
Thanks, man.
You guys, I'll check you guys tonight at 5 p.m. on the Journey Show. It's about exploring Hinduism, but you've got my great personality and Dr. PK makes his educational side. So yeah, but he's got a bit of a personality as well.
Yeah, he does.
He hits one to jokes when he's teaching you, so it's not a boring educational show.
Yeah,
It's a cool
he
platform.
manages to put some.
Yeah. Dr. Maestri. See you later. All right, guys. From myself, Kimera, Heeralal, and Riaz, Cajee. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.